Yeah, yeah. Step up, lean in. Big dreams on the screen again. From the block to the band to the big stage playing. We talk wins, talk grind, talk yes you can. Hey! Welcome to A Better Chance TV. We speak into the future on your screen. With your host Monique Robinson, you see. We talk life, talk hustle, talk dreams. Hey! We talk life, talk hustle, talk dreams.
Suit jacket, kicks on her feet. Monique in the chair, whole crew on beat. Spotlight bright on the next big name. HBCU bound, writing out they own lane. Scholarship stack, blue door swing wide. From late night study to that tassel high. Entrepreneurs, scholars, whole fam tuned in. Every story here start where you stand.
Welcome to A Better Chance TV. We speak into the future on your screen. With your host Monique Robinson, you see. We talk life, talk.
Graduation is only a concept. In real life, every day you graduate. Graduation is a process that goes on until the last day of your life. If you can grasp that, you'll make a difference. Hey guys, welcome. I had to read that quote. Somebody sent me that a while back, and it is actually graduation season, and I couldn't be more prouder than all of our graduates, our high school graduates, our college graduates, and even some of our, post-bachelor graduates that we also have. And, special shout out to some of our scholars. We have Kaylin Cherry of Dayton, Ohio, graduated from Central State. We have Maria Hampton. She graduated from Tennessee State. And, if I didn't call your name, it's not that I don't want to acknowledge you, but I am just beyond proud of all our graduates. Our scholars have worked hard. So today, I am going to try to read an excerpt. So actually, I did this speech a couple weeks ago at Veterans Memorial High School, and I was so honored. They gave me, my desk. I need to clean it up maybe over the summer. But anyway, they gave me this wonderful plaque. And I listened to the recording of the speech because y'all know I am my worst critic. But listening to the speech, I was like, hey, I could use this for a show. So I kind of changed it around. And, I hope you guys enjoy. And then after that, I'll go over our announcements for this week because this is our busy week. I guess this year is not the dressy theme. This year is an Royal African theme. So I'll tell you about that after we get, started with some things. Sorry about that. I thought I was pushing the commercial. Y'all know if it's just me, I need an intern, somebody that wants to work and learn the ropes about this backstage stuff because I just need that. So if you're a high school student and you are looking to learn that aspect, please get at me. So I will proceed to read this after this commercial break.
Inspire Me Moments, Living Out Loud with No Regrets by Anthony Harris Brown isn't just a memoir, it's a mirror, a movement, and a map to becoming who you were meant to be. Through raw honesty, spiritual insight, and empowering reflections, you'll unpack your past, embrace your scars, and rise stronger. This book is for the dreamers, the educators, the men learning to breathe again, the women reclaiming their worth, and the leaders who lead with heart. You'll find real stories of trauma and triumph, tools for healing, and moments that remind you, the cape was never in the closet, it's always been in you. Inspire Me Moments. Live out loud with no regrets and all heart. Get your copy today everywhere books are sold.
All right, guys, I am back and had to play our, our commercial. Actually, Anthony will be here this weekend, but after this, we'll get into that. So, when I think about success in education and purpose, one thing comes to mind. Our beginning doesn't determine our ending. Now, this is so ironic. This week, my pastor at True Vision, shout out True Vision, TVC, as they call it in this area. My pastor ended, his message. It was like, your start is not your finish. And I was like, hey, I wrote that in a speech somewhere. So, anywho, but so your beginning doesn't determine your ending. And I say that because I know what it feels like to doubt yourself. I know here I am, author and all these different things, but you don't know my story. I tell people that all the time. They see this, and I'm like, you don't know what it took to get here. Keep living. But anywho, I know what it feels like to question if you're enough, if you've done enough, or even if your dreams are bigger than your circumstances. And the truth is, I wasn't always the person people see today. I didn't graduate the top of my class. I made mistakes. I had moments where I lacked focus. I lacked dedication. I lacked drive. And I underestimated my own potential. But life has a way of teaching lessons that classrooms cannot. Those experiences taught me resilience. They taught me perseverance. Most importantly, they taught me that growth is possible when you stop letting your past define your future. As an educator, this is year 26. Can't believe it. 4 more years, I guess I'll be 30 and I can retire from education. Probably won't. Anywho, as an educator and someone who has worked with young people, even before I was even ready to do that, for decades, I've seen something repeatedly. Many people spend years shrinking themselves. And what I mean by shrinking yourself is kind of like you don't tell people your full potential, or you feel like you don't fit in rooms and spaces. And I just had to clarify that because even I used to think like that. And in some circles, I still do, just being real transparent. So you shrink your dreams, your voice, your gifts, trying to fit in spaces that were never designed for who you truly are. And I want to say this clearly. Do not dim your light to make others comfortable. You were not created to shrink. You were created to lead, to inspire, to build, to change things. Your uniqueness is not something to hide. It's often the very, very thing that connects you to your purpose. I also believe we live in a world where comparison steals too much joy. We have social media, titles, accomplishments. It makes people feel behind. But your journey is only your own journey. Trust me, I have learned that. It took me years, but finally, my journey, I understand. God made me go through everything I went through to get to where I am now, education-wise, business-wise, entrepreneurship-wise, because he was molding me for things that are happening. There is no timeline for purpose. There's no deadline on becoming who you are. You were created to be just who you are. Honor your process, no matter how long it takes. Celebrate your growth and trust that what belongs to you won't miss you. I often tell scholars, and I talk to young people all the time, your worth is never determined by awards, titles, positions, or recognition. Those things are wonderful, but they are not your value. As someone who has dedicated years to education, mentoring, and serving communities, one of my greatest joys is watching others rise. Watching scholars become leaders, watching people discover confidence, watching someone finally believe in themselves. That's the legacy that I like my scholars to go for. So if there's one thing I hope listeners take away from today, it's this. Speak boldly. Dream bigger. Stop waiting for permission to become who you already are, because the world isn't waiting for perfection. It's waiting for you to show up. And when you do, show up fully. Show up confidentially. And never apologize or dim your light so that others may shine. So as I mentioned, I did that speech. Oh my God. I did that speech at Veterans Memorial High School. It's quite a little bit longer. And it was also a little bit different for me, because those who know me know I kind of try to stay away from the spotlight, but I really want to thank them for inviting me there. I had a wonderful, amazing time. But also, young people, seriously, do not dim your light for others. And all my graduates, college, no matter college, high school, even if it's preschool, we are truly proud of you here at A Better Chance for You Futures Incorporated. We have some amazing things coming up that I want to share with you right after this.
Are you interested in attending an historically Black college or university? Hello, my name is Robert Mason. I'm president and founder of the Common Black College application. Our application allows students to apply to over 50 historically Black colleges and universities at the same time for only $20. HBCU graduates have been some of the most renowned individuals in their respective fields since the late 1800s. In addition to that, our faculty and staff are truly committed to your success, and they have a vested interest in seeing that you do well. That, coupled with the academic rigor and the fact that you will establish lifelong relationships, are just some of the many benefits of your attending an historically Black college or university. So if you're interested in completing the Common Black College app, visit our website at commonblackcollegeapp.com to apply now. Thank you, and get educated.
Hello, I am Dr. Mary Gaucher Vance, a proud board member of A Better Chance for You Futures. It is my esteemed pleasure to pay tribute to our honorees and awardees. Congratulations on your nomination or selection. Thank you for your brilliance, talent, and willingness to serve your communities and provide multiple opportunities for our scholars. Continue on your journey of making a difference on impact and setting the standard. Again, congratulations and wishing you ongoing success.
I am truly honored and deeply humbled to be recognized as the 2026 HBCU Community Icon Award honoree. As a proud 1995 graduate of Southern University A&M College, this moment is especially meaningful to me. Southern helped shape my journey, and I carry that legacy with pride in everything I do. As the founder and creator of the Daily Gospel Network and DGN Book Publishing Company, I have been blessed with the opportunity to help others share their message, their story, and their purpose with the world. I want to sincerely thank Dr. Monique Robinson for making this possible. Your vision, leadership, and commitment to celebrating HBCU excellence is truly appreciated. I am deeply grateful for this recognition, and I thank God for this special moment.
Hello, I'm Regina Donaldson, Florida A&M supporter and one of the 2026 Icon Award nominees. I believe in supporting HBCU students through finances, educational opportunities, as well as internships and co-ops. I believe providing these opportunities will lay the foundation for the students to upskill so that they are successful once they graduate.
Good evening, everyone. I am Mary Janisha Grider of the City of Kirby, Texas, and I am truly honored to accept the HBCU Community Icon Award. Thank you for this recognition and for continuing to uplift our communities through education and opportunity. I am proud to support St. Philip's College because institutions like St. Philip's continue to open doors and change lives every day. HBCUs are important not only because of their history, but because of the role they play in our community. In a time filled with much division and negativity, HBCUs remain places of culture, excellence, leadership, and hope. They remind us why it is so important to continue supporting education, investing in future generations. Thank you again for this incredible honor.
Hello, my name is Penda L. James, and I am a graduate of Wilberforce University, the first privately owned HBCU. And I'm deeply, deeply proud of the legacy and the standard that was placed before me as an HBCU graduate. I am one of the board members of HBCU Futures, and we are deeply honored and congratulate all of our nominees. You all are continuing the legacy of Black excellence. You are letting people know how important it is to do great things and change the world. Thank you for all that you do. Congratulations.
Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Crystal Cross, and I am here to showcase what my favorite thing about the HBCU Icon Awards is. Every year, this award show is put on to help celebrate our community members and also our student scholars who are attending HBCUs, wanting to attend HBCUs. And what I love so much about this program is how it highlights community, how it supports community, how it supports our scholars, and how we all can come together for a great cause and celebrate the awesome things that our leader, Dr. Monique, is doing in the community, and also our students at HBCUs and the HBCU alumni. We congratulate them, we lift them up, we thank them for all of their hard work and for showing what community is. And that's what I love about the HBCU Icon Awards.
Hi, my name is Autumn Wiggins. I am in San Antonio, Texas, and the school that I'll be planning on attending to this fall 2026 is St. Philip's. I love ABC because it celebrates our African American history. It gives people a chance to really learn about the impact that African Americans had on history, cultures, and the society today. It's inspiring to hear stories about people overcoming struggles, broken barriers, and creating a change for future generations. I also like how it celebrates Black cultures, accomplishments, and unity while reminding us why equality and the understanding of history is important today.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Melissa Walker, a proud two-time graduate of Grambling State University. I am also the recipient of the HBCU People's Choice Award for Excellence in Education. When asked the question, why do HBCUs matter to me? My response is this. I am from rural Louisiana. I grew up in a very small town. I attended a rural small high school. But I will tell you that in my small town, in my little high school, I believe I got a great education foundation. I had excellent teachers. I also had parents who instilled in me to always reach for something higher than myself. They instilled in me confidence that I could do anything but fail. But what I didn't get, and maybe even in my rural town, or even in my home, was what I got when I entered the campus of Grambling State University. You see, Grambling has the motto, the place where everybody is somebody. And before I left Grambling, I truly believed that I am somebody. At Grambling, I found teachers and professors who were concerned about me, not just as a student, but as a person. I found connectivity. I made lifelong friendships. Now, I have gone to other institutions of higher learning since leaving Grambling, but I will tell you that none have had the impact that HBCU had on me. So, in answering the question, why do HBCUs matter? They matter because they can be a place where students find connectivity, where students find friendships, where students find purposes greater than themselves, and where students can truly be made to know that they are somebody. Thank you.
Well, now you seen our people who will be receiving awards, and we will still honor those that were on the ballot. So we hope you still come. We do have a code if you want to use that code, but in the meantime, we do have something happening Friday, and we hope you are able to attend. We will have a meet and greet, and we want our HBCU alum, and even just, maybe if some students are home for the summer, and come out and have meet and greet karaoke, because what we do plan to do in this space is to connect the alum with the students. Trust me, it pays off later. But I have truly enjoyed today. I hope you enjoyed all aspects. We didn't have a guest. I know if you're interested in sharing your HBCU journey story or something, reach out to us at, abetterchance.world. Or if you plan to support our mission, our donation link is through Giveify, and it is located at the top of the screen. So it's been fun. I hope to see you all this weekend. And Anthony will be here for those who are wondering. He will be here. And this year we have some surprises. It's not the award show that you're used to. So we actually have comedian OG Rod. We have our favorite DJ, DJ Big Cat. And then we have a surprise performance from two groups. And if you stick around and you pay attention to all our social media handles, you will get to know exactly who we're talking about. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you this week, and have a wonderful day. And don't forget, do not dim your light so others can shine.
For inspiration, motivation, and the good news of Jesus Christ. Look no further. The Daily Gospel Network has what you need. With more than 300 ministries from all over the country broadcasting every week, you're sure to get your dose of spirit-filled encouragement from the great programs on the Daily Gospel Network. Catch the Daily Gospel Network on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, all mobile devices, and the internet.
Tune in to A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network, the television show dedicated to highlighting incredible students on their quest to change the world. Join us every week as we uplift the youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. Catch A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network. Thanks for watching A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host Monique Robinson, the television show where we highlight incredible students in their quest to change the world. Join us each and every week as we uplift our youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. So until next time, God bless, from your friends on A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host Monique Robinson.